Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. I am the Illusionist, and I am winning! Hooray! The Ironbeards are facing the Leapers of Loren, the Wood Elf team. And after a long, slow first half, in which the Dwarves crawled their way up the pitch in a nice tight cage, they've caused a couple of injuries, and they've scored a touchdown. We are winning 1-0. However, we are now kicking. We are giving the ball to the opponent and daring them to try and run past us, which, as we've proven in the last few games, we're more than willing to let them do on occasion. Let's see if I've learned anything this time, shall we? Promising start. I've now got some people in the backfield. Spread them out a little bit so there's tackle zones all the way across the middle. I don't have to worry too much about keeping too many players on the touchline because my guys are generally tougher and stronger than the Elves. I've got lots of guard, which basically means this front line is strength 5. Good luck trying to get through that easily. They've lost a couple of players, so I outnumber significantly. And generally speaking, I'm just waiting for them to come at me, and I can try and react as best I can. So as I said, the 3 in the middle are effectively strength 5 with block, because they've all got the guard skill. At least the guy in the middle is strength 5, certainly. Because of elven movement, they can move at least 8. So I sort of want to be in the middle of my half, if only because if they run as fast as they can, that's where they end up, about here, where my runner is. But at the same time, that gives me some leeway, so I'm only movement 4 and 5, I can move both ways to try and catch them. So if they stay on this side, great. If they go past me, it's not like I'm lined up here, I'd have to try and run down the pitch, movement 4 chasing movement 8. As I said, we tried that before. It's not a good idea. We don't want to keep doing that. Out of habit, I suppose, I've got my runner at the back. He's a decent defender on the grounds that he's movement 6, so he can get pretty much anywhere across this back row to defend against anyone trying to break through. It's a pity he doesn't have the tackle skill, because that means he's not great at blitzing against Elves, because certainly the catchers and the war dancers are likely to be coming my way, and they have the dodge skill. They're going to be a lot harder to take down. Still, I have the blockers and the troll slayers on either side. They can join in, so let's see how we go. It looks like the Wood Elves are going to try and fight me one-on-one on the touchline. I don't think that's a particularly great idea, because none of them have any skills. It's a sacrificial touchline there. I wouldn't be surprised if he simply tried to dodge out of the way rather than fight me at all. Although if that were the case, I'd have put them over here so they're not actually in tackle zone, so I can't hit them anyway. They just walk. Cheering Fans gets the Elves another reroll. That's so-so. I mean, guys like the war dancers are going to be doing all the hard work. They've already got the dodge skill for a free reroll of their own, so they can't use the team ones when they make a dodge. Certainly for the first dodge of the turn. Nah, not a big problem there. Looks like he is planning to attack my front line with a blitz, while he's got some assists on there. Okay, fair enough. Personally, I'd give up on that idea myself and make sure I got the ball. Yeah, as I said earlier, my players don't have the kick skill, so that went straight off the pitch into the hands of the thrower, which is the worst possible outcome. Hey, attacker down, brilliant. There goes that reroll, at least. Defender stumbles, sucks. He's not daft enough to leave his war dance on the edge of the pitch, is he? Not with the troll slayer stood next to him. No, he moves in 1. Okay. And he goes for it, because he's seeing frenzy on that guy, so even he ends up there, straight off. This is looking familiar. This is looking very familiar. Pushes through my lines, gets 2 players in my half. Next turn he basically picks who he wants to throw the ball to. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Yeah, 1 dice, because he's basically strength 4. Well, now he's out of formation, that makes these guys strength 4 as well. So, still winning in that regard. How many players does he want to commit to trying to beat up Dwarves, though? It's not a fantastic idea at the best of times. But with strength 3, no skilled players, you're asking for trouble. He's already used his reroll for the turn. There's his redundancy. Let's assume he does try to... I do somehow manage to take down the War Dancer and the Catcher. Or he tries to throw the ball and it goes wrong. These guys are ready and waiting for the turn thereafter to run around and make the save. And also he's got players in my half, so movement 7. He's 1 go for it away from a touchdown if he does get the ball. Oh god, another one. Okay, so the ball's going over here, perhaps. Not too sure about that. So the War Dancer hasn't moved yet. And the leap. Hey, he gets it right this time. Okay, so I've got to try and defend now against 4 catchers. Can be done. I mean... there's not a lot you can do to stop a War Dancer from leaping over a line. I mean, what you really do is put, say, 3 players here, so they can't easily get around the edge, and then another player about here. So if he does try to leap, he's leaping into a tackle zone. All the more likely he's going to fail, or at least burn a reroll doing it. Whereas on this side, you just blitz this guy into oblivion, knock him down, so he's not up to much use. He won't be able to run for the end zone because he's lost too many movement points. Of course, if we're easy to knock down a War Dancer, dodge and block, we'd be doing it all the time. And I don't have enough players. Not really. This is going to suck. If you want a professional opinion. What's a better way to defend against a kicking elf team, I wonder? Receiving elf team, rather. Hope they fail dodge rolls. Not particularly likely. Failing leap skills has a 0% chance so far. Okay, so I can't really go with what I just said. I physically can't move players far enough to put just a wall of people here. I can put tackle zones absolutely everywhere and force -1 dodging penalties. So the War Dancer, movement agility 4, he's going to be dodging on 4s. It's 50-50 with the dodge skill. So he's got 75% chance of getting here. 75% chance of getting here. 85% chance of getting here. It's 3 rolls, and he's got to get the ball in the first place. So, potentially, I'm okay. Both down, rubbish. Re-roll it for what it's worth. I need this guy down, ideally. Pushed. Okay, that's basically a free re-roll if you've got Frenzy. But it's defend the stumbles. Troll Slayers don't have tackle. So that's not helped. All I've done is move them 2 squares closer to the end zone. I've kind of got an interception there from the blocker and the Troll Slayer, I guess. But... probably a better idea would have been to have the blitzer go for it and just blitz the thrower, actually. I mean, that's worked before. I've done it a couple of times. But it's all or nothing then, on one dice. Had the reroll, I guess. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. I mean, he's committed all his team to getting into my half. Now I take the ball off his thrower. That should have been the better play, I think. Ooh, okay, that's a stroke of luck, actually. One else has tried to blitz the blocker out of the way, which would leave that lineman open for a catch, just a straight run. Failed the dodge. So now I get my 1 dice, as promised. That really... well, I couldn't have asked for better than this, actually. That saved my hide more than I care to admit. So I need to decimate these guys in my half of the pitch and put down his thrower. Specialised catcher, he can go down first. Badly injured, perfect. And my blitzer too, he needs the star player points. He needs those all day long, quite happy with that. Move on the lineman, take him down too, since that's clearly where the ball was going to go. Defender stumbles, that's fine, I've got tackle. So down he goes. Just knocked down. Okay, that's fine, it's still 2-3 dodges to get through there if I need him to. Kind of wasting time on the war dancer, I feel. Should have used the blocker, so he's got tackle. Defender stumbles, defender stumbles. Yep, that sucks. But I moved him back up the pitch, so now my blocker can come around here. Again, he can kind of leap me, but I'm forcing 2 or 3 rolls that he doesn't really need to have to make that way. So, not ideal. I should have made the block with the blocker, that's what he's there for, hence the name. But that wasn't terrible, I can sort of live with that. Okay, blitzer. Snorri, my old pal Snorri. Gets the guy down. Perfect. Probably didn't need to follow up, but I didn't know the ball was going to go. Pick up the ball. Run for the end zone. How far can I go? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go for it and score. Do I want to risk that? No, I don't. I've only got the 1 reroll. The odds of the thrower knocking him down, it's 1 in 3, but on 1 dice, yeah, I think I can live with that. Again, I don't want to give the elves too much time. Trollslayer frenzies into nothing. Oh, KO, okay, that's fine. I read that as attacker down for some reason. Well, this is super, actually. From looking like I was going to concede touchdown, I've taken a player off the pitch, knocked down 4 more, and put his 1 last receiver into a position he doesn't want to be in. Knocked down a 5th, perfect. Can we get another injury, please? Okay, no, we're not that lucky. Attacker down. Yeah, kind of deserved that. I used my last reroll because I don't want to get hurt. And knock the guy down. I don't get anything from it, that was unfortunate. But that puts my opponent in a very unlucky position. This guy can't reach for an assist. He has to blitz on 1 dice. I've got the block skill, he doesn't. It's likely to go my way. Pushed! Hooray! Rerolls into... Come on. Defender stumbles. He got his 1 in 3. Arrgh. Okay, that's not terrible. I can still pull this back. Oh, he's stunned. Well, he's lost the ball. Well done, jerk. So by the time he gets up to pick up the ball, the throw is going to be down here somewhere, if not throwing it well away. That's a good roll. Can't fault the good rolls. Oh, hello. Well, that looks like a lot more fun. I might get away with this. Okay, we'll see. I can't get anyone else up here, not reasonably quickly. So, if you remember what we did with the Dark Elves, we killed off all his receivers and put tackle zones on them. So even when he does get the ball next turn, he can't do anything with it but start running towards my line of fighters. Please tell me we can take the War Dancer down this time. Come on, guys. Really, guys? Defender down, finally. I really take this opportunity to stomp on his head, but not much else I can do, I guess. Cover him up. Would a foul work? His armour value 7 plus 1, so got a greater than 50% chance of breaking his armour. Probably should have done that actually. I mean, it's the end of the turn. I'm not doing anything else useful, am I? Alright, note to self, be a dirtier player and start killing more elves. So the thrower can get the ball, he can move over here somewhere. He's got no one he can throw the ball to. Not realistically. Stand all his guys, of course, throw the ball, but they're all in tackle zone, so it's only a sort of 50-50 chance they're going to catch. Not ideal, when they'll just get pummeled into the ground the turn after. So yeah, you play safe, you pick up the ball, move out of the way, and start dodging these guys away so they're ready to receive the next turn. Although I do significantly outnumber him, so it's not as though I couldn't just put people in his face again. War Dancer's safe. Clearly going to be the best recipient for the throw when he gets one going. Or the War Dancer. Is that the movement 9-1? Yes it is, so again probably better choice. Oh, hello. Right, let's try some one dice wonders, shall we? Alright, Snorri. It's all on you, dude. Again. You've not let me down so far. We need to cover up the War Dancers. Which we do. He's got no rerolls left, so asking him to fail dice rolls at this point is not completely unlikely. You wouldn't want to count on it, but the dice seem to be going in my favour so far. Get the other blitzer going, because if I knock this guy down, I need to mark him next turn. More people on the War Dancer. Not to about the lineman, because he can't reach the end zone this turn, and he's got the blocker to deal with first. Lots and lots of tackle zones on the War Dancer, so he can't dodge away and go round. Blitz, come on. Attacker down. God damn you, Snorri, you loser. You let me down again. I mean, come on, man. You had one job. Okay, so we're back to serious, not happy, not fun times. Thrower's likely to get the ball, although he's failed 2+ rolls in a row so far, so he's clearly jinxed in some way. War Dancers, well, it's a dodge roll away from victory at this point. Let's see. I would pick up my lineman in his position, if only to make life easier next turn. Okay, so he's not receiving with that guy, is he? We can't do, because he's moved this turn. Now it's going to the guy on the right. Troll Slayer can intercept. Oh no, he is going to the War Dancer, so yeah, mob that guy. Kind of dangerous now, because He makes a cage. It's just a leap and a dodge to victory. I can deal with this. Got 2 blockers, 3 blockers, 4 blockers nearby, all with the tackle skill. So knocking the guy down is not impossible. And my guys have guard as well, so if I put one, say, there, the War Dancer's cancelled out and I can blitz this guy. Basically anything but an attacker down and a push will do nicely. So 2 and 3 chance I can salvage this, I think. Blitz? Really? Yeah, this guy's the threat, so if I move him as the blitz, or the defender. The best thing to do is just to stand these 3 guys up, so then the blocker can't dodge away. There you go. Okay. That was unnecessary, I think. Stand these guys up. The Troll Slayer can't really help because it's 2 dice against. And to be a straight 1 dice to try and free this guy up, that's a risk. He's certainly not going to make the dodge to assist the on the War Dancer. But that's given me a free run now. I can do this. I can pull this off. All I need to do is kill time, actually, and I'm going to win. Will I settle for a draw? Not really. Okay. First blocker with the guard skill. So whoever attacks this War Dancer now gets 2 dice, regardless. Cover up the lineman, so say the ball scatters onto him, it's not going to be an easy run straight to the end zone. Blitzer stands up, doesn't do much else, but just stands. Get the runner in on the War Dancer. Again, it's another dodge roll if he needs to go out or around, because the ball could land on him. And blitz. Pushed! God damn it! 11 movement squares, and you push him there. Urgh. I should put him here. So then he has to dodge and go around the runner. It's a slightly longer route, he might not quite make it. I'm not thinking, I'm just swearing at this point. Oh, and I picked the wrong choice. It's just 1 dodge roll that way. Yeah, that's kind of screwed me over. Okay, expecting the War Dancer not to score now is a bit of a pipe dream. I can't even blitz anyone else. I've got no blocks. Just put tackle zones on the guy. That doesn't help. He's dodging out of a tackle zone, so he doesn't get any penalties. I've not really counted how far he can go. I'm hoping he ends up here and doesn't want to risk it, so I'm going to put a blocker nearby. In retrospect, though, he's movement 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And go for it. Fine. He's probably going to manage that. Damn. Damn, damn, double damn. What else can I do? Nothing. Can't block, can't blitz. Can use a sword a little. Just pile up dudes down there and hope he falls over. Yeah, I'm doing it again. I'm waiting for my opponent to fail dice rolls. That's not a really great tactic. I should have moved the War Dancer here and forced him to dodge once. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that would have saved my bacon, basically. Benefits of hindsight, I guess. Still, that's, well, bright side. He might not do it. But we'll see. Okay. 300 guys, so I can still make it. I've still got plenty of time to score. I've got my runner. He can make it in 2 turns if he wants to. We're back to square one. Does he want to do anything first is the question. He's got no rerolls, so I'd probably say no at this point. Instead, just run like hell. Come on, teasing me. Yeah, makes his dodge. Go for it, go for it. Dang. Yes, alright, we can see you, you can dance. Jerk. At least no one's been hurt. I do have a player off the pitch for this game. One of my blockers was badly hurt in the last game. He's at least not going to have anyone else joining him. Oh, the catcher gets up. Damn. I think he's only down to 10 players still, so that's not fantastic. But and I'm receiving. Okay, we can do this. It's not impossible. I have to pick up the ball nice and early. I have to get it to the player on the touch line, and I have to hand over and then run like hell. Probably both the blitzers would be ideal, actually. So at least they've got a friend with the guard skill. Will that do it? Just a suicide run? Put the 2 blitzers here. Thrower gives them the ball and they just run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go for it, go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go for it. I don't like those odds. But I have got 3 turns, at least. So, That's 3 turns of being blocked by war dancers, and I don't like that idea either. Alternatively, I play for a draw and try and salvage just a point from this match. Can probably do that. Just hold the ball and just sit there and wait for him to try and take it off me. Don't like that idea though. That's giving in. We don't do that in the Ironbeards. Although again, it's notable how my Death Roller goes off the pitch and no one else can manage injuries either, not just him. I've noticed that a couple of times now, it's kind of weird. Okay. So I'm playing for the 3-turn touchdown here. If I can get the run of the ball with one of my blitzers, 6 to there, 6 to here, 6, and then go for it with the Troll Slayer and the blocker taking people down along the way. That's the plan. Let's try and go for that, shall we? He kicks it off the pitch and I get a touchback. That would be flipping ideal. Brilliant coaching. Oh good, the Elves get a reroll. Now it matters, because now that gives him a clear advantage. At least my runner has a reasonably clear chance of getting the ball. I just need to pile my guys into his and take down as many as possible, so that by the time I reach the midway point, there's no one there to stop me. Start by taking down his front line. Both down. Both down. Only one stunned. We would like an injury, please. That would be ideal. Defender stumbles. Nope, I've used up my good luck for today. Although he's stunned, so that's not too bad. Blitz the lineman with the blocker, and then move the blocker into the war dancer. Force him to use that reroll as quick as possible. Defend down, absolutely ideal, happy about that. KO, brilliant. One less guy to take down my runner. Do I go for it to the war dancer? Nah, I don't need to, I've got the blocker. Probably should have, on reflection. I'll force him to go around me. But hey, okay. Blocker and Troll Slayer. Stop him coming through this way. Man, that was heartbreaking. That Blitzer tries so hard to get that touchdown. What did he get? Poked in the eye. Jerk. Okay, put some dudes around the ball, so if I do fail this, it might just through sheer luck scatter onto them. Yeah, I might have actually just moved them up here out of the way. He goes for it, okay. Nice and safe. So the War Dancer can actually get him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But it's a long run. He's going to do it by himself, and he's going to have to block a guy with block. Yeah, those odds aren't terrible. So all I have to do with the turn after is push him out of the way. Although the elf player's been doing well with his 1 dice blocks so far. So this could go worse. He's got a reroll as well, so I should probably have moved the blitzers up further. Oh well, what can you do? Too late now. He's thinking the same thing I am. Not even picked up his lineman. I mean, I'd at least do that first. So go for it. Defender stumbles. Crap. Takes down my runner. The ball scatters, at least. So, it doesn't all go his way. I've got my blitzers nearby, ready to do something about it. Send in the other War Dancer. Makes the dodge. Oh, look at you, la-di-da. A leap and a pickup. Well, aren't we special? God, I hate War Dancers. I have 2 War Dancers, why can't I have 2 Death Rollers? It's not fair. And he fails a dodge. Okay, so can't complain about everything. I need to get the ball off him. Don't like this very much. Got the blocker, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no one with tackle. Oh, we're going for the 1 dice again. Oh no, there he is. Good, we've got that guy. That helps. Kill. Pushed. Will you stop doing that? It's an elf. Kill! Kill the elves. Okay, so now we mob up again. Leaving the guy there is not bad, because leaping to freedom puts him landing in a tackle zone rather than simply moving through a tackle zone. He can't dodge this away, he can't dodge that away. We just need to squash him with bodies at this point. I'd like another player here. I'm not going to lie, that would be nice. But realistically I'm not going to get one, so we get guys in his way. It's movement 9 guy though, so if he moves here, jumps, he can, oh god, he can score again. It's a jump, a dodge and 2 go for it, but okay, so it's a jump, 3 dodges in tackle zones. I'm feeling better. I'm still not happy about this. So that War Dancer can score. Leap, dodge, run like hell. Crap. Make myself feel better. Punch this guy. Yay! About damn time you did something. Troll Slayers, jeez. Why haven't you done that 2 turns ago when I needed you to? So at this point I make a significant and brutal mistake. I point out to my opponent that he can score in the chat box. Obviously I'm not taking credit for it, the guy knows how to play, he's been doing really well so far, but when he goes, can I? Oh yeah, I can. You know you've made a mistake. Oh. Damn you, monkey. The elves go ahead. Damn War Dancers. Even his thrower gets back up. That makes me sad. Well, That was cack. Last turn of the game. And I've got to try and move the ball the entire length of the pitch with a movement 6 runner. Fantastic. So the elf player clumps up. I think he's forgotten he has to have people on the touchline again. Yeah, it does it automatically for him if you click the button. He's having just put a big mob of people that couldn't be hurt. I mean, I don't know why I didn't just move them all the way back down here out the way, but maybe he forgot, maybe he never knew. So, let's try and salvage some pride, shall we? I'm going to set up a chain. I'm going to move this ball as far as I damn well can, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. This is entirely in the hands of Nuffle at this point. If I can harvest some more star player points from killing his 3 guys on the touchline, I will. But now we're playing for pride. So the War Dancer makes the kick. Throw a rock. Dunk. I got the War Dancer. It's even the one who scored the 2 touchdowns as well. Good, jerk. Throw a bigger rock, shall you? My blocker's merely knocked over, so he's cool. You can get up and do what he wants if you want. Commence punching. Defender down and both down. Excellent start. Defender down and follow up. Puts the tackle zone on this lineman, ready for a blitz. 2 dice in my favour that way. Meanwhile, I've got this side over here to take care of first. So here we go. Dwarven passing game, ladies and gentlemen. A whole 2 yards. I am officially a passing team. Star player point. Count them up. Hand over to the blitzer. Come on, Snorri. Redeem yourself. Any time now, please. There we go. Brilliant. That's a pass. That's another pass. I'm practically an elf team at this point. Thorgrim. One more turn. Boo. One more turn. That's all I needed. Ah well. See if I can cheer myself up some more. Knocks down the lineman. Hooray. Can we knock down the thrower too? Defender down. Can we knock him out again? That'd be even funnier. Yes, we can. Ha ha ha. Brain injuries for everyone. One more for good luck. Defender down. Can we get some star player points? No, not quite. We knock him down. A noble effort. Look at that though. See how far that ball's travelled for a dwarf team. Well, there we go, folks. Another loss for the Ironbeards. We're slipping down the table. 2-1 to the Leapers of Loren. Very well played to my opponent. Not a lot I could do about that, apart from wait for him to fail dice rolls. And I even had my chance, and I couldn't pull it off. Too bad. What do we get? Yeah, I'm not terribly unhappy about that, actually. I got plenty of injuries. 9 KOs, 3 injuries. That's plenty of star player points. Points go to my blocker, who did absolutely nothing the entire match. Apparently, he just hung around. Whereas the Leapers, just a lineman. I don't know what he did. Ah well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.